during the scrimmage, which I guess is not surprising. But have you ever had to be in a scenario like this coming into a training camp?
No, it's obviously a little bit different with the quarantine and being off the ice for a few days, but luckily I had a little bit of gym equipment in the house that I could keep in shape a little bit, and obviously felt pretty good out there today. It's nice having some people I know out there too, make me feel comfortable, and yeah, everyone's been very welcoming and helpful for me, so it was good.
We'll go next to Paul Friesen from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Paul.
Hey, Trevor, could you kind of go through how this PTO came about, how the connection was made, and your kind of thinking on taking this opportunity?
Yeah, been it's been quite the long process for me. So, I've had some interest from some teams, and this kind of came together right after Christmas, and it was a pretty quick turnaround. But I felt it was a good opportunity for me, and obviously with the quarantine, anywhere you go, it's you're gonna miss a couple days of camp. So I wanted to get something done as soon as I could, and I talked to everyone here, and it felt like a good opportunity, and um, I got to earn a spot, but I've been working hard this off season and had a lot of time off, so the body's healed up, and I feel great.
And we'll go next to Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Ken.
Thanks very much, Trevor. What do you see as your strengths at this stage of your career, and what keeps you going?
Well, I think skating's always been one of my strengths, and I think that's a big part of the game nowadays. And obviously, just PK ability and forecheck, I've always prided myself on, and kind of being a utility guy. Well, I can play any forward position and kind of move up and down the lineup. So whatever they need me to do, I will do. And um, what keeps me going is just I love the game and I love to compete, and I'm excited to be here.
And we'll go next to Jeff Hamilton from the Free Press. Go ahead, Jeff.
Hey, Trevor. You hear a lot about teams wanting to acquire players who've got there, have won the Stanley Cup. Obviously, you have two of those with the LA Kings. I'm just curious why you. I mean, of course, it's experience, but what is it about those players and that experience that they can bring to a team that maybe hasn't gotten there yet? And just what are the value of those players in the locker room?
Yeah, I think leadership goes a long way. I mean, I learned from a lot of good guys, in Justin Williams and Jared Stoll, Dustin Brown, all those kind of guys. So, it's just experience of being there before. And when I look at this group, it's got a lot of talent, a lot of skill, and a lot of good leadership. So it's definitely a good group. And I'll just come in and help any way I can.
We'll go next to Sarah Orlesky from TSN. Go ahead, Sarah.
Hi, Trevor. Just wondering, I presume this is probably the longest that you had been off the ice, not playing for it. At this stage of your career, do you think that could, in some ways, actually have been a benefit with the amount of hockey that you've played in recent seasons?
Absolutely. It's definitely probably the longest I've been off. I stayed out in LA, and lucky they were great to me there, and let me skate and train there at the facility. So I've been skating and working out for a long time, and I definitely think it was a benefit for me to have that much time off, and let the body fully recover, and um, everything feels great, and I'm just excited to be here.
We'll go back to Ken Weeb from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Ken.
Thanks, Trevor. You've always been known as kind of one of those glue guys. How did you evolve into that role, and is it something you've always taken a lot of pride in?
I think just from a young age when I got drafted, coming up, I thought, maybe I'd be a skill guy coming in, but I realized very quickly that, it's going to have to be a 200-foot game for me to make it. And, I had a lot of great coaches along the way, and Daryl Sutter kind of gave me a role and early on in my career, and I kind of ran with it. And, it's just been one of those things ever since then.
And back to Paul Friesen. Go ahead, Paul.
LA to Winnipeg isn't a move a lot of guys make. How strange is all this? I mean, you're wearing a different sweater than a King sweater for the first time in the new city and all that.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, there wasn't too much snow in LA, that's for sure. So, but everything just kind of happened so quick that it was such a quick turnaround just to get in and everything. And, but it's been different, but it's been great. Everyone here has been very welcoming and answer any questions I have. And, it's been fun and it is exciting.
And we'll go to Kelly Moore from CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Thanks. And Trevor, I know you didn't play the Winnipeg Jets a lot when you were in LA, but it was usually 2 or 3 times a year. And so do you have any kind of an opinion on how this team can improve its 5-on-5 defensive play with what you saw playing against them for all those years?
I mean, every time we came in here, it was always a tough team to play against. I mean, up front there was always the guys you got to watch out for, and the power play, and it was always tough games against the Jets. So I mean, it's definitely a great team, and they got a lot of good pieces here, and obviously with the goalie back there, he's very good. So I'm just it's my first day kind of here, so I'm just kind of getting into the swing of things here. But yeah, I got to meet with coaches and stuff, but it's so far so good, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Thanks very much, Trevor. Appreciate it. Connor Hellebuck will be up very shortly. Thanks, everyone.